Hello everybody, FrostyRandom here, and welcome back to another Champions Live. Today, I sadly did not have Joey Pokegame with me. Instead, I have this man right here who will introduce himself.
What's up? The name is Hylian. He literally just grabbed me off the side of a street. I didn't have anywhere else to be. He literally just found me on a park bench. He was like, "Hey, do you want to commentate? I'll give you a free sandwich." And so here I am.
A free sandwich. Yeah, that's all it took. I didn't even get a good sandwich. It was like a $2 sandwich I found at the store.
Bastard. Anyway,
hey, it didn't taste any different to you.
It's true. But yeah, it's me.
If you guys,
good friend of Frosty's.
Yes, this is
here I am.
Hylian. If you want to look for him on YouTube or Twitch, his name is on there. It will be Hylian Eternal. Every time he goes to sleep at night, he thanks me for that name.
Silently in my sleep, yes.
That happened on a Pokegame stream, ironically.
I forget if that was one of the ones where you were kicking my ass in Mario Baseball or not.
It might have been Mario Party.
Sounds more like it might have been Mario Party.
Yeah. Anyway, we are here today using Noivern. Big thank you to, I can't remember your name right now, but I'll put the comment on screen. Thank you to who recommended to use Noivern and wanted to see a Noivern team. I will have the team breakdown for you before we get into our first match here. But I think we just get on going and load in, and we're Master Ball this time instead of Ultra Ball, like we were with Joey. A quick team breakdown for this video. I'm recording this a bit after we start. I'm recording this after we started the live. So there's one change that happens during the live that you are not going to see because it's not a game. But we have a Short Beak Noivern here with Hurricane, Heat Wave, Tailwind, and Protect. This is what I'd run on Noivern every time, based on the current metagame. Heat Wave is good for sun matchups, and it lets you hit stuff like Aegislash perfectly, and other steel types like Excadrill. SYLVEON is just the meta SYLVEON. Same exact EVs, Fairy Feather, just the same exact SYLVEON you're used to seeing. Mega Venusaur on Rain, always a good niche meta, always a good anti-meta Mega to pick. Because because of Thick Fat, which means it's going to be neutral to fire and ice, and then with the rain up, you're going to be resistant to fire, essentially. Swift Swim, Focus Sash, Basculegion. Because my Scarf is being taken up by that Intimidate Choice Scarf Hisuian Arcanine, we went with Swift Swim with Liquidation, Last Respects, Jet, and Protect. This just lets me get more speed control on the board when I don't have Tailwind available. And always can be saved in the back with Focus Sash and Last Respects to just win the game at the end of the day. Unless it's like a super boosted Archaladon or something like that. For our range setter, we have Politoed with Citrus Berry, Weather Ball, Icy Wind, Encore, and Protect. Just standard Politoed. Usually it has like a Perish Song for Perish Trap mode with like a Gengar or anything like that. No need to do that here. We just have Weather Ball, Icy Wind, and Encore. All good moves either way to help with Politoed. And our last Pokemon here is a Intimidate, Choice Scarf, Flare Blitz, Rock Slide, Psychic Fangs, and Extreme Speed Hisuian Arcanine. This is the mon I actually put next to Noivern when I was first making the team, and it was the second mon I had in mind, as Noivern and Hisuian Arcanine bounce off each other very well in terms of Arcanine being a Fairy Resist, being able to hit Aerodactyl, being able to hit the Flyers, being able to hit the steals that Noivern can't hit super well with Heat Wave sometimes. Being able to just hit a lot of mons in general. And Rock Slide just being super spammable within this metagame as a whole, because Wide Guard is a bit more of a niche option on Pokemon that are weak to it, like that Aerodactyl, like Pelipper, and if it is Pelipper, Noivern can just 100% Hurricane with Sharp Beak into it. If you all want the EVs, they're going to be right here. If you all want the team ID is on the top of the screen. This Arcanine, the Arcanine EVs were the ones that were changed in the middle of the game. Originally, it didn't outspeed Mega Aerodactyl with a Choice Scarf. I had forgotten its speed tier. I thought it was 215, or I thought it was 217, not what I was thinking. So I ended up changing it to be Jolly and with enough speed to outspeed Mega Aerodactyl, and that change does come into effect whenever you do face Mega Aerodactyl on lead, which we did earlier, which we did in the live before we changed that. Anyway, this has been the team breakdown. Like I said, team ID is in the top if you all want that, and we will see you all for the battles. So let's go ahead and get our first matchup. Versus
Oh boy,
Liang.
now to see all the sweats.
This is not BSS singles. We will be seeing good players. What? Hello,
what?
Mega Golurk.
Are you sure about that?
Hey, I said good players, not good teams. This is a really cool team, though. No way it's not Mega Golurk, right?
This has to be Mega Golurk. Are they relying on Mega Golurk with Instruct to just, like, do absurd amounts of damage?
That has to be the answer, right? Now...
That sounds like it's their go-to core here.
Has to be. Is there a way I can deny Trick Room turn 1? While also denying Tailwind turn 1 from Arrow? I think the answer is yes, and it's called Arcanine.
I was gonna say just Encore them in the Trick Room, but that works too.
Yeah, I think they'd switch knowing Politoed. I don't think... This isn't a Noivern game. It just doesn't do enough.
No.
It just doesn't do enough.
This is honestly a Venu game.
This is definitely a Venu game. I don't think it's on lead, though.
No, I
think
agree.
it's...
I think you do...
I think it's Sylveon lead.
Yeah, Arcanine, Sylveon...
Arcanine, Sylveon, Venu,
Venusaur.
and Politoed in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bask is also an interesting idea here, but I don't think it does enough into Milo.
I agree. Just the fact that Milotic here is here just kind of walls Basculin. Or not Basculin.
Well, yeah,
You know
it
what I
would
mean.
wall normal Basculin, you are right.
It would also wall normal Basculin, yes.
Yeah. Basculin is thankfully not in this game. Okay, that's exactly the lead I expected. So, I should be able to go for... And watch this one. This one will be amazing, because I'm going to deny every single instance of Tailwind ever. Scarf Rock Slide and Quick Attack the Aerodactyl.
Oh god, here we go. It begins.
If this is Sash Arrow, nuh-uh.
The ultimate counter to Sash Aerodactyl.
Is Quick Attack
Two
Sylveon.
dogs.
It's a dog and a cat. Oh, it's
Two
Mega.
dogs.
Eric. Okay, it's Mega. So I didn't even
That
need
is
to.
something I've not seen a lot.
No, you're definitely not on ladder. This is pretty common.
Not on ladder.
Yeah. Arcanine should be faster. I don't think I kill with the double here though. Okay, so Scarf Meow. That's really good to know.
Okay.
I'm assuming this is into
Yeah.
Sylveon. I was correct. Because that is the mon that threatens you more.
Yep. Rock Slide should...
Oh, they're faster! I'm gonna have to change this Arcanine. So, I really thought...
That has to be max speed Jolly.
Max Speed Jolly is correct, yes. It cannot be anything else, and I know that's Scarf Meow because it outsped that arrow.
Yep. I mean, another Rock Slide should take out Aerodactyl, but now the question is what do we do with Sylveon?
Well, Quick Attack takes out arrow based on the first turn.
That is true.
We always
Quick
threaten.
attack.
We always threaten arrow with that Quick Attack. And we know that Meow is
You could
Scarf.
also just take advantage of this and switch into Venu, predicting another Flower Trick.
Yeah, I would predict Flower Trick into Arcanine.
That is also
And
true, yeah.
an Aerodactyl to protect. So I think
You
what I'm
could
gonna
just
do,
clean switch to Venu.
I'm actually gonna detect on Sylveon. That works too.
That
If I
does
can get a
also
Rock
work.
Slide and a Milo, this works perfectly. Because I think you have to, like, you have to go for Sylveon in this situation. Yep.
Yeah.
If you protect the arrow, you have to go for Sylveon. Alright. Now, I can actually quick attack that Meowscarada for the kill.
Yep. Very nice. Okay, lefty's Milotic.
Yeah, that's usual. It might be Coil, Hypno, it could
Where
also
is my
be...
Flame Orb, Game Freak?
Nah, you'd run Citrus or Lefties in
You
this.
would. You'd 100%.
I'm gonna go
But
into
still, where is
Venu.
it?
I'm gonna go into Venu and quick attack the Meowscarada. Because we know that's Scarf Meow. Alright, I'm gonna have to change Arcanine to be Jolly. I really thought that it would outspeed Mega Arrow, but I was wrong.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think either of us were expecting to find a Mega Arrow on the ladder.
No, I was. I had Scarf Arcanine with Mega Arrow in mind.
I
Oh,
was
they
not
switch?
expecting
Okay,
Mega Arrow on the
they
ladder.
switch.
It's not normally something you see on the ladder.
That's
at
fair.
all.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, Sandstorm. I go into Venu, so I always can tank any T-Tar move. Quick attack into the T-Tar does 30. Does 21, not 31. And then coil. Yup, it is. Okay, it is coil hypnosis. Good to know. Alright, I don't die to Sandstorm here.
Now the question is, are they running Protect?
This set usually
so I
doesn't.
want to say yes.
This set usually doesn't. I think it's
Really?
coil, recover, hypnosis, and either Ice Beam or Skull. It's
Okay,
one of
that
the
makes
two.
sense. I'm a simple man. I see a Milotic and I immediately assume Protect.
Very fair. I don't blame you for that. If it is Protect here, I think a Hyper Voice plus Giga Drain is fine.
Yeah, especially off of Mega Beanu. This is going to hurt.
Yeah. If they do land a Raw Hypnosis, that would also be fine. Okay, they do protect T-Tar. Do they Hypnosis? They do, and they do land it. Okay.
Honestly, not a big deal.
Yeah, I think this is fine. This burns a Sleep Turn for Vino. I still get the Hyper Voice off into this Milo.
Yeah. And Beanu is not dying to Milotic.
Or T-Tar.
T-Tar.
Yeah,
Like,
and
you're
Lefty's
chilling.
recovery is canceled out by the same. So this is also not recovering unless it clicks recover. I go Politoed here though, because it always forces a
It's going
switch.
to set up Rain, are you sure?
If it is Water Move on Milo, it's probably Muddy Water.
Fair.
Yeah. I just Giga Drain into the Milo slot, and I protect on Politoed, I think. Or I just Weather Ball into the T-Tar slot.
I was going to say Weather Ball the T-Tar.
Yeah. Since they
Put some pressure on the switch in case they want to.
Milo is going to be faster than Politoed here, and no Sleep Claws, of course, because of VGC. But if they do not if they miss the Hypnosis or don't even click it, I just kill me out here. Okay. I still burn a Sleep Turn by doing this, though.
Yeah.
Beginning of weeks. Okay, that's Milo gone.
Very nice.
That's actually amazing for me. All right. It's always.
I am only an eel.
Yeah. Politoed turns. Burns a turn of sleep. It should be Arrow here if I were to guess.
That would make more sense.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Arrow plus Taxel probably to try and kill this Vino.
Yeah. They have to double into it though because of Pick That.
They have to. This could also be Rock Slide plus Taxel. So I'm just gonna protect Icy Wind real quick.
But either way, they have to double into Vino.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's not dying.
Yeah. Now this is Flower Trick into Poly. Did they click Vino with that? No, they... Okay.
No.
Interesting. They might not have Taxel then. I do live that. And with the Citrus, I always live the Rock Slide after. If I wake up and I don't flinch, it is dueling B into Vino. Wake up. Fuck.
Okay, now that is a problem.
That is a huge problem, yes. It's gonna Giga Drain into the Meow slot
Yeah.
and protect. Because if that switches to T-Tar, it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't die from what dueling B.
Okay, wake up.
Alright,
Very
Meow
nice.
is gone. So that means I can E-speed the arrow.
Okay.
I should never die to this dual win.
Crisis
Ooh, it's gonna
averted.
come close!
That, yeah, that's very close for comfort.
Yeah.
Now imagine if this fucker had defense.
Nah, Mega Arrow is Protect Tailwind.
But imagine.
If this was D-Dance the whole time, then he should have been clicking it on the Protect turns.
Yeah, no. Well, this one's clearly not running it.
Yeah.
But somewhere out there, there's a timeline where it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for Protect and Icy Wind here. Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's just
No, that's the smart option.
Yeah. Because they should always target the Politoed with both attacks anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, arrows should be going down and Venus should be faster than T-Tar.
Yep.
Politoed might also be faster than T-Tar in this situation. It did Rock Slide. I don't know if that kills Politoed. If it doesn't, I have a chance to just kill it. Yeah.
Yeah,
if I don't
as long as you
flinch,
don't
I
flinch.
just... Perfect. Okay,
Perfect.
I can just click, I can just click Rock Slide into the T-Tar then.
Mm-hmm.
And combine that with Giga Drain. Knock off into the Politoed. Alright, that's a pin. That's game.
That's fine. Toad did its job.
Yeah, Toad did it perfectly. And then... I always Giga Drain plus Rock Slide.
Yep.
Alright, played around a bit of a weird matchup here. In order to get the win game 1. I'm always faster because of the Icy Wind boost, obviously. They have to get 3 protects in a row in order to do anything.
Oh, don't tell them the odds. Never tell them the odds.
This is true. Because as we know, they can hear me.
They can.
There should be 3 turns of Sandstorm left.
I think so. It's either 3 or 2.
It is 3, yeah. Either way, I always double attack, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Because it punishes any move they can do. Venu always lives the next round of sand. Perfect. They don't get it anyway. Even if I missed, I always won. That is GG's for the first battle. No Noivern that game, which is sad, but I mean,
Remember to
it
change
wasn't
this
vital.
Arcanine.
That's very true. I actually need to see. I need to see. It reaches 213. Oh my god, it's 2 points lower than what Mega Arrow is. Never mind, Mega Arrow is 222. Ooh, I definitely miscounted that.
Yeah, you gotta make this fucker jolly.
Alright, game 2. My placement didn't change. This is because Champions kinda sucks when it comes to the live action updating.
As does all of the others games. So not much change.
Well, they were way
Ooh.
worse. Okay, so this is just the Aegislash version of that Ariados team that won the GC.
This is just the Ariados team, but with an Aegislash.
Yes. This team, I believe that is Scarf Basque and not Scarf Garchomp on this.
That is Scarf Adaptability Basket.
Yes.
At least it
So
should be.
an idea here. I don't want to lead Politoed because they should lead Zard and Insta Mega.
Mm-hmm.
I think they want to lead Zard Garchomp into my team.
That tracks. I think you do SYLVEON and
Is this a Mega
I don't know
Arrow
who else you
game?
bring into the lead.
I don't. Is this a Mega Venu game?
I think
Because
it might be.
Because I think this is another game where Noivern can't come.
Yeah.
I don't think
Just
it's
the fact-
Venu lead. I
No,
think it's these
think
4.
it's- Yeah.
Do I need Politoed if I'm not bringing Basque?
I mean, getting rid of Sun would be nice, but
yeah.
also you could delay Mega Evolving on Venu and benefit from Chlorophyll if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think what I'm actually gonna do is bring Noivern. I
Yeah.
like the Heat Wave into Aegislash.
Yeah, especially if they get Zard Y out in the field, and then it's just like, okay. now you
Hurricane's
just
only
have
gonna be
Sun boosted
50%
Heat Wave.
accurate while Sun's up though. So we do gotta keep that in
True,
mind.
but also Sun boosted Heat Wave go burn.
Yes. It is Arrow Chomp. Okay. Sylveon Arcanine is still a good lead.
True. Nice Intimidate drops.
Yes. I'm
See,
just gonna Hyper Voice Rock Slide because it's Protect
I
Arrow
was
on
about
this
to
version.
say, yeah. There is zero reason to click anything else turn 1.
Yes, very much so. And if I get a flinch on Chomp, then this is actually just a double down turn 1.
Mm-hmm.
A flinch on either would mean a double down turn 1.
That's true.
Flinch on Arrow, what
Oh,
about Chomp?
hey!
Hey! just won the game! Crit on arrow for no reason. Unluckiest turn of all time?
Fucking kick a pterodactyl while they're down, why don't you?
Chat, comment in the comments how lucky that turn was.
Someone calculate the odds and put it in the comments.
No, genuinely. It's 30% for both, and then it's a crit on arrow.
Someone do the math.
Yeah, I would love that. Scarf adaptability Bass. Okay. So you have to go for last respects here, right?
There's genuinely zero reason to click anything else.
Yeah. Arc? Do I save Arc?
You could just Rock Slide here for free
For
damage,
chip
but
into...
also...
Yeah, no. Okay. I have an idea. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing I did turn 1.
I was about to say, yeah, there's like... Honestly, thinking about it, there's no reason to deviate from the plan.
Yeah. Because I'm always faster, I Rock Slide, I hit the Zard's Protect. Do I hit the Dask? I do.
Not Mega.
They wanted to see if I brought up Polytoad. Oh my god.
Fair.
Luckiest
Fair.
game of all time, chat?
Jesus Christ.
Funny thing, if this doesn't kill, I can quick attack that. They forfeited anyway. They needed Bass to not flinch there in order to win. Or in order to do anything, actually.
Actually insane.
This video might no longer be a Noivern feature. This might be a Hisuian Arcanine feature.
This might be a Hisuian Arcanine to top.
Hisuian Arcanine to
Frankly,
champion.
I'm okay with it.
It did have less damage output than it did in Game 1 because it did change to Jolly, but that didn't matter.
It was beginning to look more like a Blunder video where we have the featured Fauna that just never shows up.
True. It gets sacked in one game.
Shoutouts to the boy.
Shoutouts to Blunder. Hopefully I get... Hopefully the agency accepts the establishment as a subsection. I gotta talk with Blunder himself to get that settled.
I've talked with him a few times, he's chill.
Yeah. This is Rain Dance, Sableye, and Arch. Baton Pass Espathra with Shell Smash Mega Blastoise, Farigiraf, and a possible Mega Guard. I think it also might be Scarf Gardevoir on this team, though.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking as well.
Big thing is that Venu is really good against all of this, except for the Espathra. And somewhat the Farigiraf.
Well, somebody take that sign of Days Gone without Mega Venu and set it back to 0.
There wasn't ever a sign for it. I'm gonna bring Noivern.
There's one now.
Actually, no, I don't ever bring Noivern to here, sadly. I think I have to go Bass.
I was about to say, you need Basket Legion here.
Yeah. I need the last respects spam ability.
Yeah.
Sash Adamant with Swift Swim.
Because you actually just don't really have much of a way to deal with Sableye without it.
Well, no, Sableye gets dealt with my lead.
That's true.
Because, yeah, that's exactly the lead I expected.
Oh shit, it's the funny bird.
Yeah, I've dealt with this team before. Alright, I just go for Sludge Bomb on the Espathra.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah. Because it's gonna call mine this turn, guaranteed. I just want the poison on it.
It's either Calm Mind or Protect, but there's no reason not to go Calm Mind.
Yeah. Ooh!
Unless you're relying on Fake Out.
Yeah.
Which you shouldn't.
So, is this Sash Sableye?
It might be. I just assumed it was going to be Mega, but...
Well, no. Mega Sableye is not useful because Prankster. It is still Roselli. Okay.
Oh, you're right. No, Roselli, but okay.
Woo! That's some nice damage to Espathra. Usually they get that light screen up turn 1. Or that reflect, depending on my lead.
Now the question is, are they... They probably light screen this turn?
They have to light screen this turn.
They light screen this turn, and then I guess they start spamming Store Power.
No.
Unless they just want to sack it.
Oh, they're disabled. Oh, they might not be screens.
Interesting.
Luma Crash. Doesn't kill Venu. Very close to because of the Calm Mind boost, though.
Yeah.
With no screens and this, does this kill with being set? It does not. Okay, good to know.
If you get the poison, it might?
It did not get the poison, Funny thing I could do here.
It is actually in quick attack range. You are correct. Do it. Deny the bird its purpose.
Deny your baton pass. You know, protect just in case you stayed in anywhere. Yes!
No.
No
Those
baton
boosts
pass.
are gone.
No baton pass.
No boosts
Also,
for
this
you.
Sable I clicked. Okay, yeah, it's Encore into my Protect. Hyper Voice is still disabled, sadly, so it means I can't. I can't
That
just
was their
spam it.
strat. Is they were going to transfer all those boosts over to Blastoise.
Yep. That was indeed the strat. My disable goes on for 2 more turns. That's insane. So instead, I'm just gonna Hyper Beam it.
I was about to say, if you're real.
Yeah, and then they're gonna Encore my Protect. They're gonna Encore disable my Protect. What I'm gonna do is go Poly.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just go Politoed here.
Yeah, because I can go Politoed into Basket Legion, and even if you're Shell Smash, I'm always faster. Well, it's a speed tie, actually, if you're Shell Smash. If you're max speed. But if you're Shell Smash, you're also not max speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also
Here comes this-
presumably not White Earth.
Well, yeah, Mega. Well, yeah, White Earth is in the game, I keep forgetting that.
Yep.
Normal
White Earth
Blastoise
is
is
in
way
the
more
game.
of a support mon than Mega. Encore into my Protect.
Fail.
Yeah. There's Shell Smash. -1 defense with the Hyper Beam. With Fairy Feather and Modest.
Fire the laser.
Fire everything! Nuke 'em!
The one thing better than
Oh!
cats with fucking lasers attached to their heads.
We're gonna give that 5 big booms. Boom!
Oh man, I'm so sorry that your pet turtle died. Here's 5 booms.
Here's 5 big booms!
Boom!
Boom!
God, I fucking love that guy. Oh my god.
I did give this Archaludon range so I can Electro Shot. Do I care? No!
No, you do not.
You need to take out SYLVEON or else you're just getting fucking Hyper Voiced again. Oh no! I'm gonna click Hyper Beam into the Archaludon! Whatever am I going to do? I live this. Save light goes down.
Yep.
Now, sadly, Politoed actually no longer disabled, but I have to recharge, and I'm in the Encore range anyway, so I'm just gonna sack Mega Venu and I'm gonna Icy Wind.
Yeah.
If they don't attack Venu and they go for Politoed, that's a bit worse off. They should always go for Venu though. Yeah. You always have to go for that Sylveon slot because it's way more
Yeah,
threatening.
you don't want Sylveon here.
Yeah. Even with the +1 stamina boost that Icy Wind has, that means I can just Hyper Beam this always. Hyper
Yeah.
Beam plus Weather Ball always.
Also,
No,
the
actually,
stamina
this
boost
could
is
have
a
Protect. I'm gonna Hyper Voice it first,
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
go for the
stamina
Hyper
boost
Beam.
is whatever here because we're hitting it specially anyway. We don't care.
Well, yeah, stamina is only... Stamina's bad for the Basque in the back.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? No. What I can do is Encore it into Flash Cannon.
True.
And I can always Hyper Beam it. And if it goes for Protect, then I'm not in Recharge turn anyway. Okay, perfect. It didn't even go for the Protect play. This doesn't kill. Never mind. That was a crit. No way, that wasn't a crit.
That had to be a crit.
Either-
Not a crit.
Either that or it's max speed. Oh my god, it's no bulk. Oh,
That's no
Sylveon!
bulk.
Drop the nuke! Oh my goodness, Sylveon was not doing this in testing.
Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Yes, so Noivern, great mon.
Yeah.
A lot of use, a lot of potential.
Yeah. Great anti-meta. Really good in the Sneasler.
Yeah, really good.
If we don't encounter weather mashups, we can actually use it. Please be like Balance. Your name is Storm, so I doubt it. Oh, wait! No! Wait! Noivern!
This is actually a Noivern matchup.
Noivern goes nuts here!
Noivern just go crazy here.
Is it Noivern Sylveon? Or Noivern Politoed?
I think it's Noivern Politoed. I think you want the 100% accurate Hurricane.
Yeah. Noivern Politoed, Sylveon in the back, and then Mega Vino.
Yeah. I agree.
Or Arcanine.
Arcanine's got the better matchup against Aegislash and Chandelure.
I think
Venu's
it's...
got the
Vino has Earth Power, so...
Yeah.
I think it is still Vino. Vino with Earth Power, Thick Fat into Shandy, whether it's Mega or not.
Yeah.
It should be Mega Skull Villain every time.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're gonna be afraid of, Basque.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chandelure Aegislash lead. Double Ghost is interesting. Colbur on... Okay. Scarf on Chandelure.
Good to know.
Very good to know. And then it's
Weather
Colbur
Ball
Berry on...
and-
It's Colbur Berry on this, on this
It's still just
Aegislash.
Weather Ball and Tailwind, no?
Yes, we Weather Ball and Tailwind always. Oh, well, Shadow Ball actually would kill this Noivern.
Could protect the Scout.
Yeah, I'm gonna protect the Scout and go for the Weather Ball into it.
Yeah.
They should always just Shadow Ball. They should always double attack Politoed anyway, in my opinion.
I agree.
But if they wanna
Here.
get rid of a Tailwind threat, then I would go for Noivern here. They do indeed Shadow Ball. These Politoed. I should always. Oh, I took nothing from that. Jesus.
Mhm.
Oh, and I'm faster than the Aegislash anyway. So bye, Shandy.
You love to see it.
Absolutely love to see it. If it's Sneasler next turn, then I think I'm just gonna protect Poly. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
assuming
that
this
way
is
you protect
Poltergeist.
Poly and you just...
Yes. It is
Yeah.
double attacking a Politoed. So Tailwind would have been free. Politoed, I think, does. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Wow. That's
Politoed is a bulky boy.
amazing. That's a fantastic job, Politoed. Ghost and Duel, which is your skill villain. Okay, exactly what I thought.
Okay.
I'm
Why
actually-
you don't just use Hurricane right here, right now?
Yeah, I don't need Tailwind anymore. I
Yeah.
Hurricane and Weather Ball here.
I agree.
Because Shadow Sneak will never kill. Okay, that's fine. Weather Ball should kill unless this is double protect.
It was not.
And it was not Shadow Sneak either. We know you're Colbur and not Sash.
Yeah, this should kill.
Ooh, okay.
No,
you got a bit more
barely,
bulk to you.
okay.
And then Noivern? Oh, you forgot I had Citrus.
Oh.
Attack Rose, Spadef drop. Ooh, that's amazing.
Phenomenal.
Actually fucking phenomenal.
I think you just send it again.
I'm actually gonna Encore the Aegislash and Hurricane
Smart.
Skill Villain. If I lock you into Poltergeist, it means you can't ever hit Politoed. There's the Skill Villain. I don't know if I kill this with Hurricane, even with the Shark Beak.
I mean,
I
it is
didn't-
minus...
There is one rule to kill Mega Vino. So, and it is minus Spadef, you are right.
It is minus
Alright,
the death.
so perfect. Encore will go through the King Shield.
True.
So it's locked in the King Shield, and this will always OHKO.
Yeah.
This is the Noivern game! It's also a Politoed game, but this is the Noivern game!
Oh no, we're burnt. Whatever will we do?
Oh no, my negative physical attack.
No, my dual wing beat Noivern.
My very anti-meta for Sash Sneasler, which doesn't exist anymore, Noivern.
No.
There it is. There's the Noivern game. That's what we were looking for. That's a 5-game win streak. I got one game before this that I won. And we're top 12k. I think that's good enough for the video. I don't think we need to show off this much longer. This team has done perfectly. It did way better than testing.
Shoutouts to Arcanine and Sylveon.
Shoutouts to Sylveon in particular. Oh my god. Arcanine Auto 1 versus Sun, Sylveon Auto 1 versus that version of Rain because they weren't screens.
Shoutouts to freaking Sylveon just going boom.
Shout out to the boom of the nuke called Hyper Beam. As you can see by the image on screen, this team actually did reach top 10k. That last game you watched where Noivern caused the forfeit was the game that caused this team to go into rank 2 and into the top 10k on Champions. So, the video's title is not a lie. We did not end at 12k, we ended at 9,000. It is right below 10k, but it is still top 10k either way. Anyway, thank you all for watching the video. If you made it this far, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you aren't subscribed already, and I will see you all next time. Team ID will be right after this.
Lord.
If y'all want the team, it's gonna be right here with this team ID. Noivern's very selective in its matchups, of course. It's just like Mega Chestnut that I had last video. Mega Glamora is also a bit selective. But the rest of the team, very spammable into the rest of the meta. Arcanine auto beats Sun most of the time, and especially with our changed EVs. So now it outspeeds Mega Arrow, which means you can Aqua Jet Bask into Rock Slide on Mega Arrow. And overall, Rain's in a really good spot. I think Rain's a bit on the downward, but I think Politoed Rain's a bit higher. Because of the potential Encore that, like we had there in that last game against Aegislash. I like to thank Hylian for not being like Joey and recommending moves. Nah, Joey was recommending some really good moves in the last game, but I was able to pilot the team myself in this game and have him just tag along for the ride.
Hey man, I'm here for advice when you give it.
You're here for luck. I'm siphoning luck from you.
Yeah, look, as long as I'm good for something.
Hylian, great friend of mine. Like I said earlier, you can find him at Hylian Eternal on both YouTube and Twitch. He streams on Twitch at least once or twice a week. I should be in his FPL recap videos on YouTube. I know he has yet to release week 5 and onward. Backlog, you know how to do.
They are in progress. Week 5 should be out either tomorrow or Monday.
That is fantastic. This video should be out. We're recording this May 23rd at night because I work and I get off at night.
Yeah.
But
by the time this video goes live, week 5 should hopefully be out. Or
yeah, this video. Like a day later. Yeah, I was gonna say it's either gonna be out the day of or a day later because this video should be out the day after we're recording this, which would be May 24th on that Sunday. I know I said in my post thanking for 200 subs and going for the next video, and thanking you all for my Joy video. I know I said that Garchomp for Pseudo Legendaries to High Ladder was next. I overestimated how long we were going to need in order to actually get schedules aligned within the establishment. That is being recorded as I'm saying this tomorrow night. So Sunday night that's going to be recorded. That video should be out by Tuesday. And if it's not Tuesday, it's going to be Thursday. Just depending on what else I have going. But, thank you to whoever left that comment. I'm going to leave your comment here again just to make sure that you get credit for suggesting Noivern. I had a lot of fun building this. I had a lot of fun playing this. I didn't have as much fun testing this, but that'll happen. I don't really look for fun with testing. I look for good when it comes to testing. Anyway, here are the EVs for this team as well. I'll have the paste in the description below for the team also. Thank you all for watching once again. Thank you to Hylian once again for joining me. And
Anytime.
Yep, and I will see you all next time for Garchomp, Pseudo Legendaries to High Ladder and OU. Have a good one, everybody.